just how hard would it be
for me to have to name my favourite tree, or favourite type of tree, favourite typography? There are so many. And there always is a sweet childhood memory, a swing, a rope, a smell, a cubby, a magic tree far away, or better still close by. How can a tree that gives me a fruit like a mango not be my favourite? A tree that was grown from a seed that got thrown casually into a chook run. Now I'm standing next to an orange tree, humming with bees, drifting neroli on the evening breeze, knowing that I will taste liquid sunshine in the juice from its fruit I'll squeeze. Or an Illawarra flame tree, all burst into fire, engine red, green leaves all been shed in an absolute glory of redness. Just like the dying leaves on the silver quandongs, still holding on to their glossy ocean blue, globes of fruit hung out below that will in turn decay and weather, only to reveal a greater treasure, an intricately carved sardu bead entwined around some tiny seeds, each precious one containing within all the information it ever needs to become a beautiful and massive tree again. Silky oaks, all tall and golden, festooned in springtime with spangled drongos dancing through an aerial garden with a chattering nectar-laden abandon. Hold on. I've only just got started, and I haven't even ventured past the edge of my yard for a visit to where order meets chaos, and chaos is nature exquisite. A bunya for its name alone, they share with the mountain range they roam, but also its shape, that twisted cone, or a mighty fig standing all alone in a paddock, silhouette spelt out against horizon in generous strokes of green and brown. Or from the sky, funneling down your cathedral of tangled, strangling roots, giving birth to a living tunnel connecting the heavens into the earth. Oh, I would go on. Each and every tree I've ever known deserves its very own reverential song or poem. But I'll jump to the end, or back to the start, where I pondered just how hard it would be to somehow come up with my favourite tree. Like selecting a single word from all the world's vocabulary, or choosing just one drop of water from the sea of infinity, requiring me to be trying to be reducing the entirety of the universe to a point of singularity. But Jacaranda, I love thee. Thank you. My lawnmower is not working again. Oh, it's a bit of a game we play together. I fix it, get it going, and then something else breaks or snaps or gets stuck or makes a weird clunking sound. Now I know it is petrol, check. Battery, yep. Spark plug. It's here where I start to hit my mechanical limits. My next little trick is to try kicking and cussing, which worked fine the last time. But today this carburettor doesn't play by the letter. It needs words that are softer, kinder and gentler. It needs to be primed to release its precious juice. It doesn't like my stream of abuse. But today, you just lie there all languid and idle, not idling, mind, just idle, and nothing I say can cause any arousal. There was a time we rode together, grass flying from beneath us as we tamed the nether regions of this ever-verdant jungle. I sat astride you, ran my hands over your controls and pulled on your button, and then, with just a gentle choke, fed your mounting desires with a richer mix of four-stroke. Oh, back then, I could easily just turn you on. And with a purr and a hum you would respond. I'd feel you fire beneath me, your hot throbbing engine engaging me with sensation. I would ride your rhythmic pulsating vibrations off into the sunset of exotic locations. But that was back then, when your trim was tight and dark and your blades keen and sharp. Now your seat hangs loose and is faded. Your edges have dulled, your look is jaded. You're ravished now only by time and the elements, oil change forgotten, filter neglected. Is it any wonder you sit there looking so sad and dejected? Oh, my poor little mower, it coughs and splutters like a cigarette smoker with emphysema on a winter's morning, like a spurned lover that won't turn over, hogs all the doona and most of the bed. Oh, what was it this time? Something I said? There was a time when all the grass bowed down before us. A paradise we did make, a broad green river left in our wake, and that smell so sweet. Not burnt rubber and clutch, but freshly cut grass with picnics and such. But even back then, in those days of honey and clover and immaculate lawns that we would ride over, I harboured a secret fantasy that you could be enhanced, you see, with that special X factor, because in my mind, you are actually a tractor. Oh, still you, just you being played by a Hollywood actor. Bigger, more powerful. Now there was nothing that we couldn't handle. The whole earth would tremble when we came together. A PTO, rollover, an entire herd of horsepower with more than enough torque to get tongues talking, I think you'll find. A new, updated, checker-plated, super flashier 6-foot slasher, which I mounted on you from behind. Oh, I could take you anywhere, and you always wanted more, to boldly go where no lawnmower had gone before. But that was way back when. Now your glow plugs have grown weak and dim. Deep in your gaskets the leaks begin. Your fluids becoming all bleak and thin, needing draining and replacing, just like Keith Richards' heroin. My lawnmower is not working again. It's like a deja vu or a recurring dream, and it's a recurring reality, the status quo. Bête Noire is the name of this lawnmower. Perhaps it would make more sense if I swore at her in French. Putain, vous, commencez-temps de ce gazon. Start, you fucking lawnmower. And finally, you do.